So yeah, they broke in. They broke the back window just to steal a trash bag. And guys, if you want to cover it until you get the window, if you order the window online like I did, it takes quite a few days. The best way to cover it, honestly, is not to put a bag there. No, it's just to put the tape itself. You know, that black brand that is out there, really good. It lasts for a long time. I know it leaves a little bit of a mess, but it covered it, and it's very strong, and it covers it from rain, and it's 100 degrees right now, and it's still covered. So yeah, I got the window back, so I'm gonna proceed by installing this window. And the first thing we're gonna do, obviously, is to remove this tape, and I'll come back to you whenever I remove this tape to keep working on it. So I went halfway to put the tape down. Now I just want to show you. When they break in, these guys, damage, it goes way beyond just the break-in itself. You see the guiding, it's full of glasses. And the first thing we're gonna do is to clean all the guiding really good. That's where the window is gonna go. So I left this tape so that way it can catch all the little pieces as much as you can. I mean, it's not gonna catch everything, but it does catch quite a few. You know, this is a pretty good sticky tape, and then as you can see, it catches all the or a lot of the glass window. And like I say, this has to be very clean, because that's the guiding. That's where the new window is gonna go. So yeah, guys. So I'm gonna do this, and I'll come back to you whenever I finish to clean all the guiding. And you see, there's a lot of pieces on this. So yeah, the damage is quite a bad. Okay, so now that I think I got most of it from the guiding, you can see how bad this thing is, and look how it gets stuck to the tape. This right here on this guiding is gonna fall off as soon as I take the door panel off. But once we think that we got pretty much a lot of them out, we still got some, but we gotta remove the panel, the door panel, to continue with it. Well, the next step to do is we're gonna grab a number 10 socket. That's gonna be our savior right here. I want you to see that cover right there. Okay, you're gonna pull. You're gonna pull, like I have a putty knife. You're gonna pull that cover little cover out. I'm gonna put it aside. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little cover out also. Okay, because we have 2 screws right there. Okay. Also, not necessarily, but yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna take this the door switch or the window switch control out, and we're gonna proceed by disconnecting, so that way it's out of our way. And the way you do it is you push this right here, and this thing comes out. Okay, you push this little clip. Okay, now we're gonna grab our 10. Oh, one more thing, I almost forgot. You're gonna pull this out from here. That's a lock. It's a locking mechanism. This thing will lock it. Yeah, and you take it out. It's also on its way, on a way. Oh, guys, this is a 2009 Cadillac Escalade ESV, but however, there is a lot more vehicles that it's the same process. Suburbans, Yukons, and stuff like that. Just investigate which one it's the same as this one, and you'll be doing this thing. Okay, let me go and get the 10 socket, and we'll continue. Okay, guys, so I got my sockets, and we're gonna proceed by removing the bolts, the bolts that I told you. First, we're gonna remove this one, the one from the handle. Now we're gonna proceed by removing the ones from the door panel. It's two of them. We're gonna go ahead and remove them. So we got one. And we're gonna get the second one out. Okay, we're just gonna remove the bolts out of there and continue with the job. Okay, so I got all the bolts removed, everything that it needs to be removed, so that way I can go ahead and remove this door. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead, and this one, it does have quite a few pins right here, and if you can see it, all I gotta do is just pull it. All right. If you prefer, you can use a plastic crowbar. Yeah. Once I'm able to pull one, I like to do it with my hands, so that way I don't damage. Now, once you have those separated, all you have to do is go up and pull. And one more thing to do is this cable right here from the door handle. We can do two things. We can either take this bolt out of here and the whole thing comes out, or pull the wire in. And by doing that, we have to push these things. So I decided I'm going to use a needle nose to push this thing and then pull it out. Once this thing is out, all you have to do is push it. Move the cable to the back. Okay, it didn't came out quite right. Okay. So yeah, you move this thing to the back and pull it. Just like that. Just like that. You're going to put it back in the same way. Okay. It uses a little bit of force, but it's okay. The door is out. Now it's all ours. We're gonna get this thing out of here, so that way we can work on it. Okay. And just one more thing. There is still some broken pieces on the guiding itself. I'm gonna have to get a vacuum and get all that out before I can keep working on it. So I'm gonna keep cleaning this up, and I'll come back whenever I have all this cleaned up. Okay. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to vacuum all the little pieces from here, so that way it can get completely clean. So I'm removing this trim a little bit, and this one right here in the corner, just to give it more space to go in. probably gonna take the gasket out, completely out. This, so that way I can put the window inside. And also I'm gonna pull that out just like that. Okay, the window actually goes right on this guiding. Now if you can see, there's two broken pieces of window right here and right here and right in here where we cannot see it, so I have to lower it a little bit more. Well, now I probably can do it right there. So before trying to attempt to put the window inside, I'm gonna loosen those bolts so that way I can get the rest of the glass from there. And that's what I'm gonna do. All you have to do is loosen it. You don't have to get the whole thing out. So that way you can get the broken pieces. That's where the window sits. It sits right there. And it's got a lot of window that we have to remove from there with the putty knife. I'm gonna remove this this completely off the window. Yeah. The trim, so that way I can have more space to put the window inside through this from here. So let's see what happens. Now that I removed the trim, I have more space to try to put the window inside. It's a little tricky, but it's doable. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to remove this trim. This is gonna be the only way we're gonna be able to put that window inside. There is no other way around. I try, but it is not. So this is the only way we're gonna have to remove, and you do it by pushing these little clips out, and this thing comes out like you can see, and it's coming out. All right. So let's go ahead and remove all the trim, and once we have it all removed, I'll show you what to do. Okay, so once you got all the clips out of there, you bring this thing up and it should come out just like that. Just like that. There you go. Now we got the trim out of there. Now it's gonna be easier to put the window in. This is a good time to replace gaskets if you need to be prepared for that. I wasn't, so alright, so let's get it done. I'm gonna put the window in. We got the trim off. The window, it needs to be put on through the outside, guys. It's the only way this thing is gonna go in. It's through the outside. As you can see, you gotta get it inside on both sides, just like that, and make sure you, let's see what it's standing on. We have to put it right inside the those clips right here. This is where the window it should land, and I'm gonna try to put it there. It's just the camera is not gonna see it, but right where we took out this, that's where it needs to be at both sides. So I was able to get the window right on both legs, but I'm not gonna tighten those bolts until I lower the window and put the outside clip. And then I messed up the clip a little bit on some of the sides. I don't think I'm gonna order it. It's still pretty good on a lot of the places. A little bit messed up over here on top, but I don't think I'm gonna put it on. I mean, I'm gonna put the same. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of a cleanup in here, and I'm gonna install this. I'm gonna connect the switch just so I can control the window, so I can pull it down and manage this. So I'm gonna put the key on so I can bring the window down, and I'm gonna go from there. Okay, so I turn on the vehicle. Now I'm gonna put the window down, and for some reason it's not working from here, so I'm gonna try from the drivers. And as you can see, the window is going down. Once the window down, I most likely will be able to tell the guiding where I want it to be. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and I'll come back to you. So here comes the fun part, guys. We have to install the guiding back. Okay, and we need to. It gets on the tracks and on the window itself. And we're gonna keep pushing it down until it reaches the position of what we want. It's gonna go down. It's touching something there. Okay, so we're gonna bring the clip down. Sort of on this side until it reaches our position, the one that it needs to be. I might order this later on, a new one, because it did got messed up. I'm gonna remove that clip that is on there because it's gonna be on the way. But you see how we brought the whole tingly down, and I just want to make sure that it's on the channels. We gotta make sure that it's on the channels, on the window and the channels right there. And it seems like if it is on this side, on my angle, and Sato's this side, I'm talking about these edges. So now that I got the side on position, I'm gonna start clipping the clips. See this? This one right here is broken, but I'm gonna try to fix it. Clipped out. I'm gonna fix this out. And 2 broken clips right here. But yeah, it'll be much easier to fix. If you buy the outside part, it'll be much easier to fix than the window itself. So now that I have it in place, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna bring the window up so that way it can adjust itself on both sides. Okay, so now I have nobody to help me. So now that I have the window, I'm gonna bring the window up. Okay, it's having a little bit of trouble there. I'm gonna go and see what's going on. So I put it right on the channel, and I'm bringing the window up and down. And as you can see, I already brought it all the way up. Okay. So why I did that, it was just to adjust the window itself. Right there is where it's supposed to be. Now I can tighten these things up right here, so that way it doesn't get loose. Right now I got it on the position that it needs to be. This is what's gonna hold the window in place. Okay, got one. Got the other one. Make sure the window is in place. Okay, got both tied. It's on the channel, you know, where it's supposed to be, and I'm gonna bring it up and down and see what's going on. I need an assistance right here, and let's see how this thing does. All right. All right. How about that, guys? We got that window installed. Okay guys, so awesome. We were able to install the window. It's on its channels. Now it's adjust itself. That's why you don't tighten this up until you bring it up. That's where the window will adjust itself. Now I'm gonna clean up a little bit here before I put the trim and start putting everything back together. Okay. Okay, now it's time to put the inner trim. What I like to do is I like to start from one of the corners. And go from there. And you just put it in place and start inserting the trim inside. One of the this one I think it broke. Let me see. But it has to go inside just like this. It's not staying. That's the way it goes, just push it in. Okay guys, one more step to do is don't forget this trim right here that it goes in here. And this is it. This is the one. And let's just gonna put it on there. Okay. So now that everything is ready to go, it's time for us to put the door. Remember, the door goes right in here. This, it fits, you know, through here, and that's what it keeps it in place. So yeah, so let's get it done, guys. So again, guys, we're gonna put the door right here on top first. Gotta make sure it goes down. We have to make sure that all the holes meet the corresponding now that we have everything in place and check that all the pins fit, all I have to do is push it in to put the pins. And now it's just a matter of putting the bolts back in place, which is that's the easiest part. Yeah. I'm gonna start with this one first. And then with the two of the handle, all you have to do is guide it. Make sure they screw in. And the other bolt. Stick it in. So I got everything. I'm tighten up. We've got that. We're gonna put this little cover. The way it goes is that you put this little leg on the bottom first, and then you pushed it in, just like that. Bingo. Same thing to the one on the bottom. Has this little leg, and all you have to do is try to match where it goes. Having a little trouble there. It's because it's upside down. It was upside down, but yeah. It just goes like that. It clips on. We make the connection for the door handle. And this is how it goes. Clip it. Put all the wiring through there. Push it and clip it. And last but not least is the hey. Okay, está bueno. Órale pues. I need to bring that up. The way you're doing is you open the door and it came out. Okay, it came up. I'm sorry. Not came out, came up. I'm gonna put this on. It has to match those little guides, just like that. Gotta hold it like that in place, right in the edge, and put this little clip in place. And bingo. That's all it is to it, guys. Alright, we got a window installed. So I hope this video is helpful to you like it was to me. I saved hundreds of dollars. And thanks for going through the whole journey. And I hope you can do it too. You know, you can save hundreds of dollars on these. Alright guys, so this is the end. I hope you like it. Please bring the thumb up, and please don't forget to subscribe. That will keep me going to do more videos. Okay guys, see you next time. Hello guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked these hard to find videos, please don't forget to put the thumb up and like the video and subscribe. And I want to thank for all of you who have donated to my channel, and really appreciate it. That will help me a lot to keep going with new videos. And if you want to donate, please don't forget to click the link down there where it says donate. I really appreciate it guys. See you next time.